Alright guys, we're in the last week of February now. I actually got in 3 packages during this past 2 weeks. This last week was crazy with everything that happened in Texas with all the snow and all of the blackouts and everything going on. Anyone who's in Texas, I hope you guys all made it through. I know we actually did have to end up leaving our home. I did mention it on Instagram. But yeah, we stayed 2 nights without power. It was pretty cold, especially for my 4-month-old baby. So on the 3rd night, we just decided to go to a friend's house. They never went out of power, so the rest of the week we were fine. My baby was fine, nothing happened there. So yeah, I'm just grateful that we made it through and we're back home. So now I can continue recording videos for you guys. But yeah, this first box, it's a smaller one. So let's go ahead and get started with this one here. Let's take that invoice out. I kind of want to be surprised by whatever's in here. Okay. So the first one here on the top is High-Rise Invasion. I think this was the only one that was missing. The rest of them are pre-orders. But yeah, volume 11 to 12. Pretty nice covers. I do enjoy all of the covers for High-Rise Invasion. I think they do a pretty good job. We kind of already looked at the... Did I show you guys the artwork? I don't even remember, but yeah, pretty nice artwork. Can't wait to get into this series, but I don't think I'm going to get into it in March. I might wait a little bit. I have planned to read some other things, which are going to be pretty big reads, so yeah, might need to wait for this one. Maybe till April. But alright, the next item in here is an ecchi series. It is for the hidden dungeon only I can enter. I do know that this one got an anime and it's currently airing. I've heard pretty good things about it so far. I haven't heard too many complaints, so I'm excited to check out the manga. Here's volume 2. Here's some of the artwork inside. Won't show you guys too much because I don't know just how ecchi this series might be. But alright, that's the hidden dungeon only I can enter. Oh wow, it looks like this is just an ecchi box. So yeah, I did also get Monster Musume. You guys have seen that I have been picking up this series. I picked a lot of it up through Cheapmanga, which was pretty cheap, but I think they were only like $5 per volume. But I did pick up this one up during the 7C sale, I believe, which was also pretty cheap. Not quite as cheap as Cheapmanga, but these are brand new, no remainder marks or anything, so yeah. I need to get started on this one. I haven't started it actually. Next one is yet another ecchi series. This one is volume 1 of Destiny Lovers. There's a couple of manga that they all kind of looks pretty similar. I've already picked up Worlds in Harem, then there's Destiny Lovers, and I believe there's Parallel Paradise. Those are the 3 manga, like the ecchi mangas right now that I've kind of noticed that they're all kind of pretty similar to each other as far as the artwork, the covers, and everything goes. So yeah, this one here is Destiny Lovers. Haven't heard too much about this one. I've heard good things about Worlds in Harem, which is why I did pick up a lot more of those volumes. I think I have everything that's released so far for that one, but here is volume 1 of Destiny Lovers. We'll see if I enjoy this one. Let's take a look at the artwork. Let's see if I'm lucky to open to something YouTube friendly. Yeah, looks like I was. So here's what the artwork looks like for this series. Alright, so let's move on to, I believe, the last manga in this box, which is yet another ecchi series. This one is Gal Gohan. From what I've heard, it's kind of like another Food Wars, but I don't think this one goes quite to the levels as Food Wars as far as their foodgasms go. This one is more focused on this girl here as far as the echiness. At least I think. I've only seen the covers for this one, and the covers always only feature this character here, so yeah. So yeah, now I can go ahead and get started on this one. I have volume 1. Maybe I'll do a comparison of this one with Food Wars. Maybe I can read those in the same month, because I do have a few volumes of Food Wars, and now I do have a few volumes of Gal Gohan. So let's go inside, take a look at the artwork. Alright, so it looks like it does kind of feature echiness with some other characters other than just that character there in the front. But yeah, the artwork actually looks pretty good. I do really enjoy this artwork. There is some food for you guys. Which, yeah, unfortunately that one doesn't look too appetizing. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a crepe, but it has like a wiener in there. I don't know, it looks like she was trying to mix savory with sweet. And based on that face there, it doesn't look like she did such a great job. But all right, that's enough of this one. And let me just double check. Oh wait, nope, yeah, there's nothing else in this box. So let's move on to the next box. All right, the next Rightstuf box is a big boy, so per usual, I'll unbox it to the side and show you guys what I got. All right, first up in this bigger box is Doubt. We got volume 1 here, I'm not a huge fan of these covers that you kind of have to flip them sideways to look at the cover, but it does look pretty cool. We have these guys with their bunny heads on. But yeah, as far as from what I've heard about this series, I've heard it's kind of similar to the Saw films. So growing up, I did watch a lot of the Saw films, so that kind of intrigued me right away. I was just waiting for this one to kind of go on sale before I picked it up. And I don't remember what sale it was, but yeah, this one went on sale and I just picked up volume 1 and volume 2 of Doubt. I think that is complete for this series. But I'm not too sure. If you guys know, definitely let me know. But here's volume 1. Let's take a look at the artwork. All right, so yeah, pretty nice. I do love the black backgrounds there. It doesn't look like they keep that black background everywhere, just on some panels. In fact, most of it is actually a white background. But yeah, I actually do think that this artwork is pretty nice. So yeah, that's a plus for this series. And then here's the cover for volume 2. So yeah, it looks like they go from wearing their school clothes in volume 1 to wearing something a little bit more formal in the cover for volume 2. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but this one does look pretty nice. And there's definitely a lot of blood splatter, or there's more blood splatter in the background as well compared to volume 1. But yeah, if you guys have read this series, definitely let me know your thoughts. It does look pretty interesting, so I'm excited to check it out. All right, next up, I did pick up To Your Eternity. There was a one-day sale going on Rightstuf for just volumes 1 through 3 of this series. I've heard a lot of great things, but the main reason I wanted to pick this one up was because it is from the creators of A Silent Voice, which haven't read the manga, but I did watch the anime, and it's probably one of my favorite anime films. I think actually it is my favorite anime film of all time, so definitely wanted to check out what else he has. I'm probably going to read A Silent Voice first, just because that one is complete. Then I'll jump onto this one. And I do only have the first 3 volumes. But yeah, if I ever do find a sale for the rest of the series, I probably will end up picking it up. But here is the cover for volume 1. Volume 2. And then volume 3 here. Definitely I think I prefer volume 1, but these covers aren't anything special in my opinion. Nothing really stood out to me where I love that cover so far. But let's take a look at the artwork. Oh wow, just pulling up to this right here, that looks creepy, but yeah, the artwork does look really nice. So yeah, now I'm excited to check this one out. Let's kind of flip a little bit more. And yeah, not a lot of text actually, now that I'm looking at it. So this one should be an easy read. I actually do enjoy these type of manga where I like reading these after I've read something that is pretty text heavy, because it's just kind of like a breath of fresh air after reading something that has a lot of text and jumping to something like this. I personally do enjoy that. I don't know about you guys, but man, what happened here? No. I got some damage here, and I think I actually might have caused that while I was moving it on my little shelf here, but all right, that's To Your Eternity. Let's move on to the next series. All right, next one here. I actually already have volume 1. I have the Loot Crate exclusive volume 1, but I've always been wanting to pick up the original volume 1 just because I actually really do love this cover here. I think it looks pretty awesome. And yeah, since I saw it on sale, it was about $6 and some change, so I just decided to pick it up. It was on sale one day, and yeah, now I have this cover here, which is really awesome. I mean, all of the covers for One Punch Man are honestly really great, but yeah, I just always wanted this volume 1, even though I already had the Loot Crate exclusive. But alright, that's One Punch Man volume 1. Alright, so that was it for this box as far as manga goes. There was some anime in here, but I'll be doing a separate video for my anime. So yeah, let's move on to the next box, which is actually a Cheapmanga box. So yeah, let me go get that and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so here's the Cheapmanga box, and again, I can just tell that they filled this up as best as they could, because with no packing material, because they usually don't put any packing material, because it's pretty heavy for this little box. But yeah, let's open it up and see what we get, and hope that there's not much damage on the manga. So I don't know if you guys could see that, but the first thing in here is Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin, Volume 11. So this is one that the Prom G, I've seen his videos a lot, and he always has this one in as his background. And I always thought that the spines looked really nice. This is a really awesome hardcover edition. And man, just look at that. I got this from Cheapmanga. Alright, so yeah, I got these on Cheapmanga for $15, which the retail price there, as you guys can see, is $30. So about half off on these. I thought that was a pretty good price, so I went ahead and picked them up. But yeah, I'm probably going to take a long time to collect these. Hopefully they don't go out of print, but anytime I see them for $15 or anything like that, I'm probably going to go ahead and pick them up. But yeah, the only thing they had in Cheapmanga was volume 11 and volume 12 right here, which again, in person, these just look way better. They look really nice. Spines there, and then here's the back. So this one is a little bit dirtier than volume 11, but it's not too bad. As far as the rest of it, there's not really much yellowing. All they have is that little small remainder dot there, which you guys know doesn't bother me. But what I'm actually interested in is checking out the art. I've never been a huge fan of Gundam, which is why I was always hesitant on picking this series up. But since I saw it on Cheapmanga for $15, I just went ahead and picked it up. Ooh, and this actually, the paper quality feels pretty nice. It feels kind of similar to the Full Metal Alchemist paper. But yeah, here's the artwork. Not too bad. Alright, so here's some more of the art. To be honest, this one actually kind of reminds me of like a comic book. I don't know why, just seeing this character here reminded me of like Watchmen or something for some reason. But alright, won't be getting started on this one anytime soon. I have volume 11 and 12, so I'm missing the whole first 10 volumes. So yeah, maybe one day I can pick those up. However, if I do start to see these go out of print, then I'll probably just end up selling these 2 volumes. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because I do want to collect these. I'd love to have all of these spines being displayed on my shelf one day. So yeah, that was my first pickup from Cheapmanga. Alright, next up I got 2 volumes of Nurse Hitomi's Monster Infirmary. These were $11 for these 2, so $5 for one, $6 for the other one. But yeah, haven't started reading this series, but every time I see any of these go on sale on Cheapmanga, I just pick them up for whenever I do end up reading it, because for $5 and $6, that's a pretty good price for manga. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about this series, so let's just go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright guys, and then the last series here, this is another one that I found for the first time on Cheapmanga, similar to Soul Liquid Chamber, I believe it was. I kind of saw these covers and I thought they looked really awesome. So this one is Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka, and it seems like we have magical girls but with guns here, which looked really interesting. They had a bundle for volumes 1 through 5. That was $25, so $5 for each volume. And then they had another bundle for volumes 7 and 8 for $11. So one was 5 and the other was 6. And then I also picked up, I believe, the rest of the series, volumes 9, 10, and 11 on Rightstuf. 10 is not, I haven't received volume 10 yet, and volume 11 is a pre-order, so I won't be getting that one till later. But yeah, I decided to pick up everything. However, unfortunately, after I made the order on Cheapmanga, I found out that volume 6 is out of print. So I'm gonna have to either read that one online digitally, or if I can ever find it for a good price on Mercari, eBay, or anything like that, then I will definitely be picking it up, because I don't know, this series is just one that I think I'll enjoy. But let's go ahead and take a look at the covers. So here's volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, then volume 6 is out of print, but we have volume 7 here. Volume 8. And then finally volume 9 here. So alright, I should be getting volume 10 and 11 later in the mail from Rightstuf once they come back in stock. But from the ones that I have here, I actually really like volume 7 and volume 8. I just think she looks pretty cool here with her hair and everything. She looks like a cute little girl, but then she's holding a bazooka, which I think is pretty funny, and she looks pretty cool there. And then this one here, volume 8, I don't know, I'm always just a sucker for blood splatter. I think blood splatter on people or on the walls in the background, anything like that, always makes a cover look pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, I kind of just like how she looks there with the blood splatter. And then let's take a look at volume 1 for the art, just so I don't spoil anything since it's only volume 1. But here's what the artwork looks like. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but that does look pretty creepy. But yeah, the artwork is pretty good. So yeah, excited to check this one out. If you guys ever find a volume 6 on sale or anything like that, definitely let me know. I'm gonna be searching for that one for the next couple of months until I find it. So yeah, doing the same thing with Triage X. Volume 5 went out of print after I had purchased it on Rightstuf, so right now I'm just waiting to find it somewhere, but that one is nowhere to be found. So hopefully that doesn't happen here with this volume 6. Alright, but that was everything, guys. But alright guys, that's everything that I picked up this month. I did pick up quite a lot, but man, I'm just a sucker for those Rightstuf sales. If you guys are interested in picking up manga for a cheap price and you haven't checked out Rightstuf, definitely check out my affiliate links down below. They won't cost you anything, but it will take you directly to the site. And if you click on my affiliate link, it will help out my channel. And I'm planning, whenever I reach $50 worth of credits from those affiliate links, I will try and do a giveaway for those first $50 that I make through my Rightstuf affiliate link. So yeah, if you guys click on that link, it will help me, but it will help me by giving you guys a giveaway in the future. So yeah, check it out. I don't think their prices can really be beat by anyone else. I always see that they have the cheapest price. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.